You were saying about maturity?
I was saying about maturity. In my opinion, if you were to ask me what is the number one thing about age that would get in the way of people connecting when there's an age difference, it would be maturity level, which is why sometimes you see couples who are, 13, 14 years apart and they work fine. You're probably going to find that their maturity level or their level of development matches pretty well. There's different ways that we develop as people. There's physically, emotionally, and intellectually. I think probably the one that would get in the way the most of a successful relationship with age differences would be the emotional maturity. There's lots of reasons age is a factor of why we are attracted or not attracted to someone. It could be based in our psychological and emotional needs, looking for a mommy figure, looking for someone who is less intellectually evolved than us so that we feel superior. It's all about finding our safety zone. And if you can understand within yourself why you make the choices that you make, well, then you're in the driver's seat.
What about you? How old have you dated?
The oldest person, I tend to date people a little bit older than me too.
Okay, a little bit?
A little bit, like, within 5 years or so. But I did have a girlfriend who was 8 years older than me.
Okay, and that's as far?
That's as far,
Oh,
yeah.
bag.
That's just the way it happened. But we did run into, not obstacles, but age-based things that were fun for me to tease her about. Like, she'd name some song and she'd talk about driving her inner car, and I'd go, really? I was 3. That was fun.
That's mean.
It was mean.
Do you ever date younger?
I haven't really
younger?
dated very much young. Are you assuming I'm older than you?
Do I smell bad? I smelled earlier today. I take a shower in the morning and a bath in the afternoon. That's how I roll.
I like the way girls smell. Sorry. Okay. That's creepy. Okay. Lucia. What's that? What's happening?
This is an itch. People from all ages get it. You might not want to date all ages, but they all get itches. What?
Okay.
What's the matter, Pure Sex? You okay? P.S. Pure Sex. It's a good nickname for you. I'm going to start calling it. Hey, P.S. Come here. My friend Pure Sex. Winston, come here. We're doing show and tell.
Yeah, bring the dog.
Come here. Why don't you love me? Come at will.
Go to your mom. Look.
Come here.
Kiss her. Kiss her.
I'm sorry, I judged you.
Kiss her. Oh, Winston. Oh, here he comes. He's taking his own route.
He's going to you.
Hi.
This is ridiculous. I feed you. I walk you.
Okay, calm it. It's okay. Share.
Come sit with me. I'll get you a W.
What's a W?
For Winston. Winston. Your dog's
She wants to
butthole
know.
is so red.
Boundaries, Bridget. Boundaries. You're not supposed to lie here, Bridget.
Oh, it was a joke.
That's how you comedians get away with everything.
That felt
Yeah,
good.
it's a joke. Why do I stick my fingers in my guests' orifices?
I know. I'm not special.
Last week I had ear sex with Suzanne Westenhoefer.
I saw, and she said she liked it, and she didn't know she liked it, but she
know.
liked it.
We're gonna find out if you
Here,
like nose sex.
let's play Orifice games.
When
Funny
does?
thing is, she's hit that thing 14 times and she still hasn't found the sweet spot. Like,
I know.
It still sounds like bank.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'm staying out of this one.
Do I smell weird? Should I take another bath before we go out tonight?
No. It was good.
Okay, can I say something about your friend behind the camera?
Yes.
Was it Lucky Leather?
Lucky dog leather.
Lucky Dog Leather. I want to be one of her spokespeople. I haven't been asked. I'm just telling you I want to be one. But I want her to do pleather because I'm anti-animal products. So if she does it, you have to buy it, and I'm going to buy it. I'm going to I'll wear a whole outfit, a whole jumpsuit. Can you do a jumpsuit?
I'm so going to make you a pleather jumpsuit.
If you make me a pleather jumpsuit, I swear I'll wear it to
so
church. I wear it every day. Well, not every day, but I'll wear it to show. I'll wear it to Dinah Shore.
What color pleather do you
For the
want?
jumpsuit?
Yeah.
Orange, obviously. No, black. I think black's slimming, right?
Yeah.
Black is slimming. That's what they say.
I think.
Yeah.
So, what, by the pool, you're going to...
Go ahead.
Hey, Cathy. Hey, back. I have a question. Duh. I've been in a straight relationship for almost 2 years, but I'm beginning to doubt myself. There are a couple things that came to mind. Okay, I'm going to judge you. I'm sorry. I won't. Okay. I became an L word addict when my cousin introduced me to it. I love the L word, and I'm not grossed out by the sex scenes. I read AfterAlan.com every day. Lately, I've been noticing the girls. Like, really noticing. Am I gay? Because I never thought of myself as being one. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to judge you. And I don't want to leave my boyfriend. Leave him. Okay. I'm afraid to lose him. He's the sweetest, most genuine guy in the world. I'm copy between my new feelings and my feelings for him.
Okay.
I have an opinion, but let's
talk about
ask the doctor.
Let's talk about the word one, first of all, because that you stumbled on it. I stumbled on it when I read it.
Okay.
You never thought of yourself as being one, which right there, even her choice of words indicates that she feels if she's gay, she's something other than a person.
She is. Who she is.
Who she is.
You are who you are.
You are who you are. So being one. I mean, that choice of words is really interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm not grossed out by the sex scenes, which means that she thinks that she should be if she's straight. Mm-hmm. Or you could be straight, you could be bi, you could be gay, you could be anything. You know.
Could just be an open-minded person who's not grossed out by the fact that women have sex with women, men have sex with men.
Yeah.
It really, whether you're grossed out or not is really not going to let you know what your sexuality is. Yeah. Life is a constant journey of observing yourself and figuring out who you are. Mm-hmm. And when we run into pieces of ourselves that are harder to figure out, like being gay, mm-hmm. because you look around and your family is straight and your neighborhood is straight and your community is straight and you're going to be the odd man out. You run into this piece of yourself and you're like, oh, damn, now what do I do? I either have to ignore it and pretend it's not there, or I've got to go deeper into it. And then you're by yourself and it's like walking into this dark room where you hear all these scary sounds and you've got to go in there and figure out.
That's me making the sounds, just in case you're wondering.
It's Bridget. Run for your life.
So I think that if you're feeling a certain way, you shouldn't be scared of it. You can go to your local gay and lesbian center. They have and they're great. Gay and lesbian centers are wonderful because usually the cities have stipends and they usually give really cheap therapy or free therapy. Am I being ridiculous?
No, you're being right on.
Oh, and there's even hotlines you can call. There's a huge community. You can write into AfterEllen.com. You can talk to people. There's like wonderful, even MySpace. There's communities on gay and lesbian ones on MySpace. There's gays. I mean, there's just so much out there. Just explore, figure out who you are. Find a community. Find a group of lesbian friends just to hang out and go to bars. If you don't like the scene, and you know what, like that's fine. But there's a great community of women. Like I have the best community of women. I feel so blessed to be in the AfterEllen community. It's when I hang out with these girls, I feel like I'm like the fat kid at like in the cafeteria hanging out with the cool kids. One day I'm like, they're with me. Like, why are they with me? I don't know. One day they're gonna be like, get out. I'm like, it's cool to be here though.
Well, I like that you said don't be scared.
Yeah.
I want to add on to that. You're gonna be scared. You can't stop that. I think what you really mean is you can't let it predict how you make your decisions. Mm-hmm. Right?
Why be scared when you could have this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure your boyfriend's cool, but you could have this.
Yeah, fear comes up a lot. It's really important to identify what it is that you're afraid of. If you can't do that, you're going to make your decisions based on your fears, and you're not really going to know why you're making your decisions, and then you are not in the driver's seat. What was interesting to me about your letter is you said you were afraid to lose your boyfriend.